Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Now, for those who are new around here and you've just clicked on this video out of the blue and you're wondering what the hell we're going on about over here, well, over here what we're doing is we have one main aim, and it's to stop all the bullshit on here about how to get rich quick and how to make a shit ton of money online. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be trying out every single method that people suggest. We're going to try dropshipping, we're going to try any single method you can think of that people try and shove down your throat on YouTube. We're going to try for ourselves. We're going to keep trying it until we get it right, and then we're going to have a final tutorial at the end showing you exactly what we've learned, where we went wrong, and what we did to make it work. So if it sounds like something you're going to enjoy, then please subscribe. Without further ado, in today's video I'm going to show you guys how you can potentially be making £1,000 a week for free every single week. So let's run the intro, get into it, and I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So then, you guys might think I'm mental for suggesting this, but it's not actually as outrageous as it seems. Yes, I've said you can make £1,000 a week, which might have been a bit of an over-exaggeration, but that's the most you can make from this. So let's get into my monitor screen here, and as you can see, we've got PaddyPower loaded up. You're going to want to log in. If you don't have an account, use the link down below and it will get straight in to signing up. You'll get some extra bonuses from that, which you can then use in a future video, which I'll show you guys on match betting. So don't spend any bonuses or anything you get from there just yet. Just wait a few days. I'll have a video coming up here and tell you how you can make a guaranteed profit out of that money. But sign up using the link below. You'll get them bonuses ready for the match betting video. We'll do it on PaddyPower as well, just so you guys know 100% how it works. But what you're going to be doing today is you're going to be coming down here to the bottom left where it says beat the drop. You can do this on your phone as well. I'll put a little screenshot over there on how it works. Just on the screen somewhere around about now, it should have popped up. But it's a very simple beat the drop. Every day you're going to get a question, and for those who don't know, it's kind of like the show £1 Million Drop. You start off with £1,000, and every day you're going to get a question. So for example, today's question I went with is Hull Portsmouth, will there be 3 or more goals in the match? So I've already done one question this week. I'll put a photo of that up here as well. I just dragged it all across to the left hand side to say yes, and it won. So I carry over £1,000 into question 2. Some days 2 or 3 questions you can get done, depending on what time you put the answer in. But as far as I'm concerned, you can make a guaranteed profit off this every week. So if we get the calculator up here, as you can see, we start off with £1,000. So even if you split it every single time, and went right down the middle, you'd end up with 24 pence. Which is obviously pretty useless, but it's a guaranteed profit. I did this a few weeks ago and got really unlucky with one of my questions. I split it 800, 200 near the end, and the 200 won. So in the end I only ended up getting around about £15, but if the 800 won, I would have had a considerable amount more. I did want to wait and get this full 12 questions done and show you how much I make this time, but I thought the best thing to do would be get in early and show you guys exactly what this is, so you don't waste any time, because there's a lot of football and sporting events coming up over the next week or two, so you can really get going and get started as soon as possible. If I were you, I would recommend going down the middle, but what I'd do is I'd get the first 5 or 6 questions out the way, get them all done just £1,000 if you can, and then when you start splitting it, so let's say you have the whole £1,000 left on question 7. So that means you've got 5 left to do. So then if you were to split it down the middle every single time, you'd get a guaranteed 30 quid, which might not seem like a lot, but that £30 came from nothing, no risk at all. Now you might be sat there and you might not know anything about football. Say you're from America where it's not as big of a sport, or you don't pay an interest at all in this. Now it's very simple. There's loads of questions there. There's even things for NBA. There's loads of other sports that do pop up when you first start doing this, but when you start answering the questions, it kind of narrows down the search to something that you'll prefer. But if you're like me and you prefer doing it on football, the website I really recommend is SofaScore. So this is SofaScore then. As you can see by over here, I've selected the Hull Portsmouth game. So what you're going to do on SofaScore is you're literally just going to search for Hull, and then choose Hull City, choose Hull, and as you can see, we've got Hull Portsmouth over here. So I'm just going to click on this link and bring it up. Now the reason I've said you should use this website is because if you scroll down to the bottom, you can see there's some team streaks here. So Hull haven't had a clean sheet in 6 games. There's been more than 2.5 goals in the 7 of their last 9 games. Portsmouth haven't lost, and they haven't conceded a goal in 4 games. So that tells you straight away there, Portsmouth are expecting to score goals. Yes, they have scored less than 2.5 goals in 4 of their last 5, but with Hull's poor defensive record, that makes it even more likely that they're going to be scoring goals today. It also shows you Hull's last games, Portsmouth's last games. So as you can see, Hull 3-2, 1-0, 0-0. Not great results, not very many goals in there. But when you look at Portsmouth over here, you can see they've been winning their games 2-0, 3-0, 2-0. And by the looks of things, Hull always seem to get themselves at least a goal here and there. So if we're really expecting Portsmouth to push on, and it's top versus second, so it's a massive game in terms of the league, I do think that there will be 3 or more goals. If there isn't, the best thing about PaddyPower's Beat the Draw is come tomorrow or even come tonight once this game is over. It doesn't matter. You get another free entry and you can just keep going. Even when you win money from it, like I did the other week with £15, you just get straight back in and you can start going straight away. There's a 4-hour cooling down period after you've finished your question. It's really not that tricky. So I've put like clips constantly throughout this. So here's a clip of the £15 that I claimed when I won it last time. I've only done this 3 or 4 times, and yes, you will lose sometimes, but you're not losing any of your own money at all. If this wins here, then we'll have £1,000 going into question 3. And the truth is, if you really do focus on it, put enough research into it and go really cautiously, you can make quite a bit of money from doing this every single week. Now, if you've got any questions, please let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to help. But it's really simple, just sign up using the link below, get started straight away with Beat the Drop, deposit some money in your account. I don't know if you need to, but if you deposit it, you'll also get the welcome offer. And in fact, I'll quickly go check now and see what the welcome offer is for PaddyPower. So then I've gone over into a private tab just so we can see what the benefits is, and it's very simple. You can have a choice of 3 sign up offers here. So if you bet £10, you get a £10 free bet and 20 free spins. So the way we'll do this is in the next tutorial you'll see on this channel, we'll be going through matched betting, which is something I've used a lot in the past. Don't worry, it is 100% reliable. You will not lose money at all doing match betting. It is guaranteed. As long as you follow the right process, you always make money doing match betting. So with match betting, you can always extract 80% of your bet. So here you get a free £10 bet, you'll be getting a free £8. So even if you don't want to do this Beat the Drop, sign up using the link below in the description, and then when the match betting tutorial comes out in a few days, you'll be able to make sure you guarantee at least £8 profit, which if anything, it'll only be a 20-minute job. Quick £8, get you a nice takeaway or something like that. But without further ado, just use the link down in the description, sign up for PaddyPower, get yourself on Beat the Drop, and let's see how much we can win together on Beat the Drop. So then, thank you guys for watching. If you're new around here, please subscribe and you will see a load of videos in the next few weeks of us trying out all the different methods of making some quick cash. If you've got any suggestions of what I should try out, or even any tips for when I do eventually try out them things, please let me know in the comments. I'll read and reply to every single one of them. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.